we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. The Brown Bomber's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Babyface assassin's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not. Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Tim.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin if the shorter man gets in, but if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body to attack.
The Brown Bomber's on the receiving end of a hook. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Shake it off, it's all right, it's all right.
How about that hook by the Brown Bomber? Flush right hand to the head. Halfway through this round. There's that overhand right. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
The Brown Bomber's left landing well. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Brown Bomber's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Not an accurate hook at all. We count down the final moments of this round.
Good job, boy, good job.
And that's the end of round one. The Brown Bomber's plan is clearly to go upstairs against his opponent, and to do so, he's staying out of that danger zone, Teddy. How would you attack that?
Well, first of all, you need to move your head. Take that height advantage away. You know, slip to either side a little bit, and all of a sudden, get inside that jab.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Scores up top with a left. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Right to the head with that right. Well off the mark by the babyface assassin. Halfway through round number two.
Don't let him get at you.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Right hand downstairs. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. The Brown Bomber's left now getting into the mix. Not able to land the headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right to the body. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number two. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. The babyface assassin's got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over it if your opponent wants to do that. Guess what? His opponent wanted.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
The Brown Bomber's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Blocks that punch. The baby-faced assassin's banged by a right hand.
Finish him off. Yeah, finish him off.
Look at that. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
He just missed that shot up top. A solid, true uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by the babyface assassin. Come on, and the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. So round number 4 is underway. The Brown Bombers been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have them up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way. But he's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Nice. Real nice.
The babyface assassin's off mark all night long. And Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Piercing jab. The Brown Bombers coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Body shot lands. It was the right. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Head and body. Come on, champ. Head and body.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Right to the belt line.
Come on.
The babyface assassin's doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
Let's go.
The Brown Bombers tagged. And that does it for this round. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. The babyface assassin's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
he's boxing in his man a bit there. He's got him trapped in the corner. The Brown Bombers fighting real smart here on the outside. Good step back counter punch there. The baby-faced Assassin's rocked by a huge hook to the head. The Brown Bombers almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
The Brown Bombers showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Final 10 seconds of this fifth round.
Watch the hook, come on.
And this round comes to an end. In between rounds here, the babyface Assassin's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Choose the good one.
The Brown Bombers' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Watch your way off the ropes.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Halfway through round 6.
Move your hand. That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Doing great, champ. Keep going. Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
Solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. The Brown Bombers in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
By way of knockouts, your winner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder.
That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him,